Alrighty, gamers, today we are playing a game. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh boy. Ooh. Alrighty. Here goes. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but it's gonna be a game. Yes, we just hit start. Okay. I guess okay, I guess there's like 4 chapters.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a single...
Hold up. Oh. Cool.
Singularity. An alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time, leaving...
Hold up. Let's... Yeah. Wait. Here, let's see here. Okay. Done. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start a new game.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely.
Hold up. Okay. Give me a second. I am not gonna do large, because that is just... Okay, here we go.
Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore. I've noticed that this year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me. When he first landed here, Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands. 300 years later, even they have departed.
Okay. It's like a chemical formula. Why does it sound like ghosts are in here? Huh. Okay. What in God's name's going on here? Oh, are we trying to get to the lighthouse? Sure, I can get over there. It's just...
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude. Those islands in the distance, I am sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
Okay. What are you talking about? Why ratio, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. Wow, I don't get it. What are we talking about here? Like the guy that was in a cave for 116
Dear Esther,
years?
I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All over exposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
What? Huh? What is this? How far out can I go into the water before I drown? Am I gonna have to walk like all the way around here? Fuck, what the fuck? What's going on? What? Oh,
Come back.
What? Okay, well then. That was kind of terrifying. Wow. Okay then. Huh. That was... wow. Oh boy. Yeah, oh shit, not again. Fuck. Ah. Fell down the cliff again. Okay. I kinda wanna, like, get up in the lighthouse, but not 100% sure how to, you know, do that. So Is there like a... Okay, so it's really just... Yeah. There really isn't anything. Now let's climb up the hill, because I think... Hold up. Okay. 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 Walk into the cave. Aha, yes. I found it. Or maybe not. Maybe this is just, it's another dead end. Yay. Please, I just want to get across there. Now I have to walk all the way back. Come on. Okay. Wee, back up the hill. Oh my god. Alright. Like, how do I get up there? This is my question. I'm like, how the fuck do I get up there? Okay. Huh. Huh. I don't get it. I don't... Did I miss something on the way back down? I'm pretty sure I did miss something. Or I forgot about something. Right, this. Yes. Yeah, what the fuck is this then? Right, I was an idiot and fell down the last time I climbed up here. Yes! How could I forget that? Actually, I mean... Never mind. Yay.
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
Interesting quotes.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this: to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
That sounds like a you problem.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Huh. Interesting ideas, I think.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Okay, again. Oh boy.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why, asked the farmers. Why, asked Jacobson. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
Oh, wow. Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
The vegetation here has fossilized from the roots up. To think they once grazed animals here, the remnants of occupation being evidence to that. It is all sick to death. The water is too polluted for the fish, the sky is too thin for the birds, and the soil is cut with the bones of hermits and shepherds. I've heard it said that human ashes make great fertilizer, that we could sow a forest from all that is left of your hips and rib cage, with enough left over to thicken the air and repopulate the bay.
Okay. Oh, this isn't, Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Okay. Hold up, give me a second. Ah, okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Okay. Okay.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
So... something weird is happening. What's that up there? That looks interesting.
I've begun my
So
ascent
does
on the
that
windless
piano
slope of the
music.
western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Oh boy.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Okay.
Three cormorants seen at dusk. They did not land. This house built of stone, built by a long-dead shepherd. Contents: my camp bed, a stove, a table, chairs, my clothes, my books. The caves that score out the belly of this island, leaving it famished. My limbs and belly famished. This skin, these organs, this failing eyesight. When the battery runs out in my torch, I will descend into the caves and follow only the phosphorescence home.
Wait a minute, where's this cave? Oh my god, come on. Okay. Okay, this is new.
He left his body to the medical school and was duly opened out for a crowd of students 21 days after his passing. The report is included in my edition of his book. The syphilis had torn through his guts like a drunk driver, scrambling his organs like eggs on a plate. But enough definition remained for a cursory examination, and, as I suspected, they found clear evidence of kidney stones. He's likely to have spent the last years of his life in considerable pain. Perhaps this is the root of his laudanum habit. Although its use makes him an unreliable witness, I find myself increasingly drawn into his orbit. They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. All around him, small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft. But I cannot corroborate this story.
So they're being a little sus, I think. Something. I don't really know what's going on.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Shit. Damn. We fell down
Did
here.
Jakobsen crawl this far? Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
Ooh. Hold up. Ah, okay, okay. Okay. All right. Well then.
They'd stopped the traffic back as far as the Sandford Junction and come up the hard shoulder like radio signals from another star. It took 21 minutes for them to arrive. I watched Paul time it to the second on his watch.
That's a little, Weird, I must say. Okay, oh, we're crawling. We're crawling through here. Oh, that's pretty. Oh. Only place I can actually go out. So that's, oh wow. Okay. Have we been here before? Have we been here before? I don't think we have. Oh. We're going through here, but huh. Oh?
I am traveling through my own body, following the line of infection from the shattered femur towards the heart. I swallow fistfuls of painkillers to stay lucid. In my delirium, I see the twin lights of the moon and the Ariel shining to me through the rocks.
My God, we're
This is a drowned man's face, reflected in the moonlit waters. It can only be a dead shepherd who has come to drunk drive you home.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Come on. This is quite the game. I think. I think we still seem to just be going up. I don't know how high up we need to go. Where the fuck did I go? Where the fuck am I? I genuinely feel like lost, but in a really like oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Where am I? Hello? Get me out of here. Why am I drowning? Why? Oh my god. This looked like a train station, but stuck underwater and I'm... Huh? Where am I? Oh? Hello? Is there a light over here? Why is the game playing, like, really high tempo? Or, like, not high tempo, that's not the right word. It's, like, really, like, happy. Oh, shit. Okay. Where am I? Where am I?
The moon over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas. Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops. The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong. Begin to assemble our own version of the North Shore. We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse and mumble over. You will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections.
What?
We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
What in the... What are you talking about? I just want... Hold up. Where am I? Okay. Now, where are we going? All right.
There were chemical diagrams on the mug he gave me coffee in, sticky at the handle where his hands shook. He worked for a pharmaceutical company with an office based on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. He'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter, forming a strategic vision for the peddling of antacid yogurt to the European market. You could trace the connections with your finger, join the dots, and whole new compounds would be summoned into activity.
Huh?
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Come on. Oh god, I'm drowning again. I'm drowning! Fuck. Fuck, god, I'm drowning! Oh god.
Come back.
What the fuck? Okay. Ah, there's some stairs. I see them now. Oh, is that where we're going? We gotta walk all the way up there. All the way up there. Ooh. Okay.
The pain in my leg sent me blind for a few minutes as I struggled up the cliff path.
Am I the
I swallowed
narrator?
another handful of painkillers, and now I feel almost lucid. The island around me has retreated to a hazed distance, whilst the moon appears to have descended into my palm to guide me. I can see a thick black line of infection reaching for my heart from the waistband of my trousers. Through the fugue, it's all the world like the path I have cut from the lowlands towards the aerial.
The person. I see. The person standing there, waiting.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Huh. Cryptic shit. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
Okay, then. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. What's up here?
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
I think we're following the narrator. What is going on? Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Oh my god. We're getting there. We're getting there.
A gull perched on a spent bonnet, sideways, whilst the sirens fell through the middle distance and the metal moaned in grief about us. I'm about this night in walking. Old bread and gull bones. Old Donnelly at the bar gripping his drink. Old Esther walking with our children. Old Paul as ever. Old Paul. He shakes and he shivers and he turns off his lights alone.
What? Huh? Like, what does that mean? Okay. It's gonna happen up here. Okay. Hello. Oh, we're almost at the tower. But we're almost there. Not sure if I should, Oh shit. Wait, hold up. Okay. Alright.
I have run out of places to climb. I will abandon this body and take to the air.
What does that mean?
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
What? Hello? What? I'm not... I am just... I'm just kind of confused. Like, I don't really... I just don't really get it. Okay, I think that was just kind of meant to be, like, really weird.
Come back.
Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. We died. Fuck. I think. I don't know, I heard like a flat line at the end there. God, yeah. I'm just kind of fucking tired, dude. Like, honestly, I kind of just need to, hmm. Just kind of I'm gonna look through all these, because, like, that's a lot of people, actually. Even though it's just, like, dead silent. Whew. Wow. That is actually, yeah, that actually is a lot of people. Uh, well then. Haha. Ooh, oh boy. I'm not gonna skip this. That would be, oh no, that was a nice, I mean, it was a nice little, game, I guess. Hmm. 2007 mod. That's, huh. Weird. Alright. So, cool. That went by very, very fast. I wasn't expecting that. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Okay. Hold up. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Where is this? Okay. All right. I'm just doing a little, oh. Hmm. I'm just, okay. Um, uh, okay. Mute. Who is live? I don't know. You know what, I'm just gonna cut it off. Say that's gonna be it for today, everybody. So, take care. And bye-bye. Huh? Oh, okay.